Not everybody that you see walking on the street is normal. As a society, we always see women rightly as a victim of domestic violence. Sadly, there are a lot of men who are living in pain. Some of these men, they don't want to return back to their home because of what they are going through. Today, you are going to hear a story that will shock you. Frank is my name. On this channel, we share the content about daily lived experiences of immigrants in the diaspora so that lessons can be learned. If you see any value in this content, please support this channel by smashing the like button, share so that other people can learn. One of the best ways to learn in life is to learn from other people's success and story. A grandmother, highly respected, a church-going grandmother, has committed what a lot of people have called shocking. A lot of people cannot believe that this grandmom, who is well respected and liked, she is the one that has committed what has shocked a lot of people. When I heard this story, I could not believe it, that this happened to somebody. This grandmother is facing life in prison. She has been married for 27 years. People told this woman and her husband they were in a loving and committed relationship. These two couples, a lot of people were jealous of them, thinking that this is a perfect union at a time when the average lifespan of marriage is only 4 or 5 years. These couples, people were celebrating them because they've been together for 27 years. They've got children who have grown. The man is a successful man. When you hear what happened to this man, I'm sure, just like me, you will be shocked. Let me know in the comment section what your views are about this woman. So, the woman and the husband, people have been hearing rumors that it looks like all is not well. The images that they were portraying to the public that this is a happy and loving relationship, that is not the case. This man, he was dying in silence. The man, he was crying. As most men, when a man is experiencing domestic abuse, how many men can come and say, bro, my wife is beating me up, my wife is killing me? No, only very few men. Because as a society, we are constructed to believe that, rightly, that women are the victim of domestic violence. But in this case, it is not true. This woman and the husband, they started having issues in their relationship. People started noticing that they are not going out as they used to go. People started wondering, what is going on with our auntie? Why is it that we are not seeing her and her husband? The children themselves who have grown, the children, they are living abroad, they themselves, they did not know that their father was being tortured by their mother. You heard it. Their father was being tortured by their mother. That is not it. But when you hear what this woman did, you will be shocked. This woman, people started seeing mark on this man's face. The man will have wound mark on his body. What is going on with Mr. Richard? Why is it that Richard is not having mark on his body? One day, the woman decided to say, you know what, she wants to take it to the next level. She stabbed this man while the man was asleep. It did not end there. This woman that you are seeing now, she killed this man in his sleep. It did not end there. When the woman then killed the man, she then said, oh, the police are going to be after me. How do I disguise it that nobody will ever thought that I am the one that is responsible for this man's death? Oh, I have a plan. She then collected the man's phone, sent a text to their daughter, and say, hey, darling, oh, I'm not feeling well. The daughter saw the message. This doesn't sound like this text message. It doesn't sound like this is my father. The next day, The woman then sent another text message to the daughter and said, look, somebody has taken my phone and I'm going to kill myself. The girl said, meanwhile, the dead body of this man is in the cupboard. The woman killed the man and hid it in the cupboard. This did not happen in some faraway land. It happened in the United Kingdom of all places. Imagine if this man was your father and you find out that your own mother is the one that killed your father and hid his corpse inside cupboard and is now using your father's phone to test you. Hey, darling, how are you? The daughter was shocked. The daughter then said, when the mom sent the test and said, oh, the dad now wants to go and kill himself, the daughter said, since my father want to kill, he sent me a test that he want to kill himself, let me quickly report him to the police so that the police will know what is going on. When they reported the police, meanwhile, neighbors were wondering, they're no longer seeing Mr. Richard anymore. Mr. Richard has disappeared. The neighbors said when they were going around the garden, they started hearing some smell wasn't from the house. What is going on? Why are we hearing some smell from the house? But the neighbor did not even think, because nobody would think that the smell that is coming out from your garden is your neighbor who has been killed by his wife. How many people will believe that? Because it's not something that you will ever think that would ever happen. Not for a couple that have been together for 27 years. Bro, sis, things are happening in this life. Not everything you see outside. Honey, lovey, babe, the image you see outside at times is not a reflection. Hey, the nationality of these people, we haven't said it's Nigeria, so don't come to conclusion and say Nigeria. We share stories to educate people. We don't look at nationality. So meanwhile, when the police came to the house, as soon as they entered the house, they said they noticed smell. And the police said, this is not normal smell. Where is this smell coming from? The woman then realized that the man's body was smelling. She started using the man's card to spend money. The man's card, the man is dead, and the credit card, the ghost is now using the man's money. Ghosts don't spend money. When the police eventually dug the house, they saw this man was tortured before he died. Remember, this is the man and wife that said, honey, I will love you forever. This is the one that's supposed to say, till death do us pass. I love you till death do us pass. The person that they made a vow together is the one that ended up taking the husband's life. This woman, police said, when she was arrested after spending the man's money, this woman did not even show any remorse for what she has done. She had stone face as if she just killed a fly. She did not even show any remorse that she's killed the man that they have been together for 27 years. The daughter said she herself, she looked like she's dreaming. She cannot believe that her own mom is the one that killed the father and is not sending her a text message pretending to be the father, for God's sake. The daughter said she has lost her father, but she cannot come to terms with what is going on. She still thinks that this is a dream, that this cannot be real. This is a dream. That how can her own mother do this to her father and try to hide it, try to send her a text and started spending money from the father's account? The person that you trust, this world has gone bonkers. The person that you trust, the husband or the wife that you have been together for 27 years, how can you believe that the person that you've been together for 27 years is the one that ended up taking your life and now send a text messages? Let me know whether you think that this is mental health Because me, myself, I cannot comprehend what is going on. So this auntie, she has now been found guilty for killing this man. They said throughout the trial, the woman was just like this. She did not even show any remorse, no tears, no cry. She was turning her face like this. Yes, she did not even show any remorse. The judge had told her that she is a risk to society, that she is going to spend the rest of her life in jail. Sadly, this girl, the children are the ones that they cannot come to terms with what has happened to them, because they cannot believe that their mother and their father that they saw growing up, loving relationship, overnight, the mother has now turned to a monster who has killed the father and is now using the father's phone to try to convince the daughter that is the father. Let me know what your views are about this story. Do you think it is mental health? Do you think it is greed? What is your view? If you see any value in this content, kindly share, because there are valuable lessons that can be learned. I'm sure there are people in your life that you trust